Sorry, Spider-Man 2, you just try to be the best Spider-Man game out there. Because this bad boy just came out, baby. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Today is gonna be my review of Spider-Man 2018 game for the PlayStation 4. I was so excited when this was announced, and after seeing a Spider-Man game made by Insomniac Games, like, wow, didn't see that coming. Like, Insomniac Games, they make good games such as Ratchet & Clank, they made Spyro games, Resistance games, Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox One, which I liked it, and of course, most recently, Spider-Man for PlayStation 4. This was treated as the exclusive and as a first-party game, I guess, for PlayStation 4. I mean, didn't see that coming. From what I've heard, that Marvel wants a Marvel video game to be treated as a Sony exclusive. And from what I played, this is a fantastic game. From like, oh my god, this is without a doubt the best Spider-Man game I played. And I want to say something about this game, and I wanted to do a review of this game, and I had such a good time with it, so why not talk about it? Since I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man, I said that a lot of times already. Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes from the Marvel Universe. So many things to talk about this, so let's get started, shall we?
Let's talk about the presentation of this Spider-Man game. Unlike the other media of Spider-Man, this game has no connection with the comics, movies, TV animated series, and the other games. This is Insomniac Games' own Spider-Man game, having a different story in a different universe for our beloved Spidey hero. It has everything that we love from the Spider-Man franchise. Spider-Man / Peter Parker, voiced by Yuri Lorenzo, fights against crime. He's still being cocky, intelligent, and kind-hearted. You see the familiar faces from the series, such as Mary Jane, his ex-girlfriend, Harry, his good old pal, his Aunt May, and some familiar villains you'll encounter. The voice acting is performed very well. I like the voices that are made for their characters. The graphics look absolutely beautiful for a PS4 game. It looks stunning and sharp. For a video game like this, it feels like you're watching a movie or watching episodes on a TV show. The animations for every character are incredibly well made. I don't know if this or God of War 4 is much better detail. The story has nothing connected with the other media of Spider-Man. To remind you that it has no backstory because there's no need for it. Every fan knows how he got his new powers and how he became a hero. It has his own story, being entirely new. Spider-Man / Peter Parker is now a secret agent working alongside with Yuri Watanabe to save the city, solving the mysteries that are Chinese villains wearing masks known as demons to take over New York City with this mysterious artifact called Demon's Breath. And it's up to Spider-Man, Mary Jane, and some good fellas to stop the plans from the demons and from the other villains like Wilson Fisk, Shocker, Rhino, etc. While in normal life, Peter works alongside Otto and assists on a science lab to complete the newest experiment Otto has in mind, and he gives support to his Aunt May, who works in homeless shelter called Feast, run by Martin Lee. Peter tries to impress and return to be a boyfriend again with Mary Jane, whom she broke up with him for months. He also gives support with the other characters in the game, such as Miles, and his father Jefferson. The more you progress, the story gets more interesting for the most part. But there could be some moments on what happens to those important characters you care about the most. You really feel for them. Gameplay for this game plays in a similar style as the Batman Arkham games. Since it is an action-adventure game, it has the exploration, the combat, the stealth, the puzzles, the missions, and the other stuff to collect. The controls are done pretty well. They feel very responsive and fluid. The exploration of New York City is very open, being an open world game. Since you're Spider-Man, you explore freely by swinging the webs on the air when you're near the buildings, walls, and ceilings to go as much as fast as you can. You can climb on the walls like he always does. And even better, you could also sprint on the buildings and on the walls. I like that you would be able to do that in a very easy way, and it feels cool. You can fast travel to police apartments and research stations when you accomplish a research mission. The open world itself feels very dull to explore. It lacks the innovation of exploration for a while when you're done completing the objectives and missions and collecting stuff. The map is very useful whenever you get lost, and you can mark a spot where you want to go. The replay value can keep you busy whenever you're not feeling to complete the main missions as of yet. Besides the main missions, it has side missions, taking pictures of landmarks, collecting backpacks containing stuff from his past, fighting crimes, taking out the bad guys on their bases, doing researches for Harry, taking pictures of the Black Cat figurines for Black Cat, discovering new areas, completing challenges, etc. With the tokens, you can upgrade and craft the gadgets Spider-Man utilizes for the combats and missions that are pretty much useful for this adventure. I recommend to upgrade each of them to improve. Also, you can purchase the fan service suits that contain different abilities into them. By completing these tasks, you're rewarded with experience points. With those points, you level up to gain the skills for your movesets and the combat. The combat feels the same way as Batman Arkham games. The combat feels very fluid. You punch, you kick, shoot webs to distract them. You can grab the objects to throw at the enemies and dodge. In a horde of enemies, you take them down with their specific and improved combat skills you obtain. But be careful when they try to shoot you with guns, bombs, or launchers. The way you can recover yourself is pressing the focus button to heal, and healing more, you need to have more hit combos. Besides being in a fight, you can also be in stealth mode, where you can take out the enemies only when the coast is clear and not being discovered. I recommend you scan them first if they're in safe or danger modes. Since this is an action-adventure game, you also solve puzzles for some situations that happen in the main story, and side missions indicating where you have to go next. The easy way you can find something important to solve the puzzles is scanning throughout in these places you are. While cutscenes keep going on special occasions, you sometimes get the quick time events, and you need to act quickly. When you're playing this game, it really feels that you are that certain character. Besides Spider-Man obviously being a main character, duh. In some rare occasions, you play as the other characters involved in the story, such as Mary Jane, solving mysteries from the criminals, and obtaining important information by secretly infiltrating places, and Miles, who can hack and sneak as well. Overall, it is a fantastic game. For right now, it is the best Spider-Man game there is. In terms of gameplay, the visuals, the characters, the dialogue, the writing, the story, and replay value get pretty interesting and engaging. When it comes to exploration on this open world, not really. this is considered one of the best superhero games you can enjoy throughout the life. Insomniac Games did an amazing job with this game. I'm happy that a Spider-Man title like this was in good hands of a well-known developer. I hope we get more great superhero games in the future, given in good hands from great developers. It would be cool to see an Iron Man game, a Thor game, a Black Panther game, even better, an Avengers game, which is gonna be brought by Square Enix whenever that comes out for sure. Also, in this October, November, and December, we're gonna have DLC add-ons for this game to come out. I mean, I think each chapter is gonna cost $10. I don't know, but I think it could be worthwhile if you care about the replay value of this game. You wanna get into it even more if you don't want this game to be finished, of course.
Yeah, without a doubt, one of the best games for this year, and it could be my game of the year. I don't know, but this is one of the games that I had a lot of good time with it, and cannot recommend this enough for Spider-Man fans out there. If you own a PlayStation 4, this is without a doubt one of the best superhero games of all time. There are so many great Spider-Man games and not so great ones, and this is considered one of the greatest ones, and without a doubt the best one out there. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and I highly recommend it. It's worth a buck for this, so why not? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below of what you think about Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. If you enjoyed it or not, it is your choice. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace. Just like that.